take a look at our selections for the best sports cars of 2017 and 2018. If it's sporting an Editor's Choice badge, you'll know that we think it's one of the best sports cars on the market. You also can see our picks for the best premium sports cars, best muscle cars, best sports coupes, and best exotic sports cars here. Ford GT. Ford's Ferrari fighting hypercar is a wild-styled trackstar worthy of its name. A twin-turbo 3.5-liter V6 employs a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic to route its 647 horsepower to the ground. An adjustable suspension, carbon fiber construction, and active aero elements add to the GT's awesome performance. Big tires provide tremendous amounts of grip, and while the suspension is tuned for sport, it's also surprisingly refined. Only 1,000 will be built and each will cost more than $450,000. Bugatti Chiron. Leaving the 99.99% in its dust, the Chiron is a 1,500 horsepower smackdown of every hypercar ever produced. An 8.0-liter 16-cylinder engine uses 4 turbochargers to make 1,500 horsepower and 1,180 pounds-to-foot of torque, but calling its acceleration heroic would be an understatement. Bugatti claims a top speed of 261 miles per hour. A 7-speed dual-clutch automatic routes power to all 4 wheels, but it can do more than straight-line speed. The $2,998,000 price tag is a bourgeoisie bargain. Hey, it's under $3 million. Mazda MX-5 Miata. For pure driving bliss, the Miata is tops in our book. It's so good, it's a 10 best winner for 2017. This legendary two-seater has a 155 horsepower 2.0-liter 4-cylinder with a 6-speed manual. A 6-speed automatic is optional. Its use of aluminum helps keep weight down, so the Miata remains eminently flingable in the twists and turns that you'll surely seek out whenever you hit the road. The RF model offers a power folding target top, but it's much more expensive than the cloth-topped Miata. McLaren 720S. McLaren's know-how with lightweight, aerodynamic, ferocious supercars is undeniable, and the 720S is proof. A 710 horsepower twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 drives the rear wheels through a 7-speed automatic. A drift mode is offered in addition to comfort, sport, and track settings to allow for adrenaline. A touchscreen infotainment system is standard, as is a digital gauge cluster that hides away in the dashboard when in track mode. The coupe goes on sale in 2017, with an open-top model coming in 2018. Ferrari 812 Superfast. With a claimed top speed of 211 miles per hour, the name 812 Superfast is not mere hyperbole. This curvaceous coupe is packing a 789 horsepower 6.5-liter V12 under its hood, driving the rear wheels through a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic. An active diffuser and aerodynamically shaped body panels help the 812 Superfast slice through the air with minimal drag and onto its heroic maximum velocity. What's the price for all this awesomeness? More than $300,000, with values likely rising from there. Porsche 911 GT3, GT3 RS. Flaunting a huge rear wing, giant air intakes, and fender-filling wheels and tires, there's no mistaking the 911 GT3 for anything but the track-ready racer it is. This image continues inside, where black leather seating and GT3 logos abound. Its 500 horsepower 4.0-liter flat 6 that howls to a 9,000 revolution per minute redline. The rear wheels are driven through a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic or an optional 6-speed manual. The more discreet 911R loses the rear wing and offers the 6-speed manual as standard. Porsche 718 Boxster. Continuing to define sports car excellence, the Boxster is once again a 10 best winner. With turbo 4 cylinders, the base is a 300 horsepower 2.0-liter, the S gets a 350 horsepower 2.5-liter, that are substantially more powerful and torque-rich, making the Boxster faster, we can't help but miss the guttural yowl from Porsche's iconic flat six. Despite these changes, the mid-engine Roadster certainly hasn't lost its dynamic perfection, which is nearly without equal. A touchscreen infotainment system is optional. Lamborghini Aventador. Brutally powerful and obscenely flamboyant, the Aventador is unburdened by reality. Crazy expensive and crazy fast, it's capable of amazing performance without feeling like it's going to spin out into a ditch, which is refreshing in a supercar. Available as a coupe, for now, it has a 6.5-liter 730 horsepower V12, a 7-speed automated manual transmission and all-wheel drive. For the ultimate, the Superfast has 740 horsepower and a claimed top speed of 217 miles per hour in our testing. It did 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.7 seconds. Ferrari California T. The California T is Ferrari's return to forced induction, but where the last turbo Ferrari was the beastly F40, the T is far tamer. It's the softest in the Ferrari range, designed for daily ease and use. It even has a cup holder. Powered by a 552 horsepower 3.9-liter V8 mated to a 7-speed dual-clutch auto, the T is plenty quick and agile, though not as rewarding as a 488. The folding top tucks into the top half of the trunk. While technically the T is a 2+2, the rear is better suited for luggage. Lamborghini Huracan. Nothing on earth can prepare you for the eyeball-melting performance of Lamborghini's entry-level supercar, the Huracan. The angular design is severe yet elegant, the stealth fighter-like cockpit is as luxurious as it is intense. Nestled behind the cockpit is a 5.2-liter V10 with a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic, no manual transmission is offered. With rear-wheel drive, it makes 571 horsepower and with all-wheel drive it produces 602. A convertible version, Spider, is also available. Porsche 718 Cayman. Sharing the same 718 prefix as its Boxster brother, the Cayman also shares the award as a 10 Best winner. Despite more powerful turbo 4s, there is a base 300 horsepower 2.0-liter and a 350 horsepower 2.5-liter in the S. With increased torque, the legendary Porsche Flat 6 rasp of yore is gone, and we miss it. The car remains perfectly poised as its predecessors. A 6-speed manual is standard, a 7-speed automatic is optional. An improved infotainment system with a 7.0-inch touchscreen is standard, too. Lexus LC. Sharply angled sheet metal and a massively meshed grille hint at a serious performance car, and the LC delivers. The LC is heavily enhanced with carbon fiber and high-strength steel. Lexus says it has the highest torsional stiffness of any of its models to date. Under the hood beats a 471 horsepower 5.0-liter V8 driving the rear wheels through a 10-speed automatic transmission. Steering and brakes are excellent but cannot entirely hide the LC's 4,400 pounds. A hybrid with 354 horsepower is also offered. Porsche 911. The 911 debuted in the 1960s and remains at the pinnacle of automobiledom while staying true to its roots as the quintessential sports car. A rear-mounted 370 horsepower twin-turbo 3.0-liter flat 6 powers the rear wheels. S models make 420 horsepower, the GTS makes 450. A 7-speed manual is standard, all-wheel drive and a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic are options. In coupe, convertible, and targa form, the 911 is as luxurious as it is sure-footed, making even novices feel like racing legends. Mercedes-AMG GT/GTS. The gull wings are gone, but the GT is still set to swoop in and snag buyers away from its arch-nemesis, the Porsche 911. The GT, along with its roadster counterpart, has a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 connected to a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. This combination delivers 469 horsepower and gives the GT a top speed of 189 miles per hour, 188 for the roadster. The GTS brings 515 horsepower. All models have active aerodynamic louvers that adjust drag and engine cooling on the fly. Chevrolet Corvette Z06. Think of the Corvette Z06 as the most amazing version of a sports car that is already amazing by anyone's measure. Sold as either a coupe or convertible, the most important feature is its supercharged 6.2-liter V8 that makes 650 horsepower and 650 pounds-to-foot. A 7-speed manual is on hand for shifting duties, and an 8-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters is now available. The Z07 Performance Package adds carbon ceramic brakes, Michelin Pilot Sport cups, and adjustable aero bits.